What's up, everybody? Welcome to Saturday stream. Today we're going to be playing some Abduction. Here in a little bit, Amanda's probably going to call me. I haven't really had a chance to talk to her over the last few days because she's been really busy. And if that happens, we'll go ahead and take a break. I'll go talk to her for a little bit, and then we'll come back. I did release a video yesterday, 10 games that I'm proud to own. So if you're into that and you want to check that out, you should. Otherwise, we're going to be playing some Abduction today. When we last left off, we were on another planet that I don't know the name of. And there's a lot of shitty puzzles that I didn't like. So let's go ahead and do that. Can you hide the... I don't want to see this. This is stupid. I'm not playing in VR. Are you proud of Gex? No, I'm not. Never. Never. Okay, why is my computer running like shit? That's what I want to know. There's a lot of bad computer stuff going on. I don't have a shit computer, right? I think that's what frustrates me more than anything. I don't have a bad computer, and out of nowhere, randomly it wants to run like shit. This computer's less than like a year old. Care to load? This is where we left off. Problem is, I can't hear anything. So pretty! I think I cooked this up by moving something. What does this do? I don't like swap puzzles, so this is padding because it's not going to load instantly. If the transformation happened like that, that wouldn't be bad, right? And it's happened instantly like that before with there was this other game I played. It was like Russian themed. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a long time ago. The fuck is this? Hello? Where am I? Yo, excuse me? Interesting. Maybe I need to take one of these with me so I can set the puzzle. I think I figured it out. If I was to take one of these with me to another area, this wouldn't be an issue. So I gotta figure out which one will be in the grab. Because this one isn't. There's no thing. So maybe... You fucking stop. Alright, hit the button once. Let's see what happens now. Okay, nothing there. Oh, look at this. I got a thing now. Stop it. Okay, so we're building this up again. Can I disconnect this one? Break it away. Break it away. Thank you. Yay! Okay. Let's go over here, see what happens. Letter. Okay. Hello, Olea. The gauntlet area is complex. It was meant to be. The Valan intended it to provide friction. The idea is to slow down only mass movement within a world now that we have begun to have suspicions. You notice that they have reformed and extruded entire areas to confuse and slow down any mass attack. Your task will be to reset all the locks in the gauntlet before being potted. Farley, please keep this to yourself. I use a shade of blue ink that is not easily visible to the Mofang. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Oh, this is stupid. Okay, so this is where we came back. Obviously, I want to bring this back with me, so we'll go to this one. Such a good sound effect. Very loud, though. I might have to turn it down. Doot. No. I'm assuming the bridge is going to be the same pattern. So that was 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I missed something. Stop it. You disconnect. You disconnect. You are your own thing. Fuck off! Dude, this is such a stupid... Alright, let's go up here. Just kind of check it out. Okay, so this was the red laser at one point. That's what had the dome up. There's an elevator there. That's where I came in. Okay. And now, I need to get that over there. Okay, that makes sense. And I can do the same thing. Right? Why are you making me do this all over again? Nothing's changed. Fuck off. Let me walk. Okay, so we go over here. There's another swap machine. What does this one do? Guess let's check it out. I wish I could, like, step away from it. Let the swap happen and then step away. That's something that they should have done. Okay. I mean, what's the point? Just reach in here and lift this up. Stop being a bitch. Come on, dude. There's zero reason that your hand won't fit through there and lift that up. So dumb. This game does this shit all the time. All the time. What's up, British? How are you? Like, literally, you could walk over here, stick your hand through that, and move it up. Just move it up. It's not hard. That's something I feel like most game designers don't take into consideration, is the fact that the gaps in panels are extremely unrealistic. Stupid. Not really, just put a fucking wall there. Had a big insect in my room, pretty sure the cats mauled it and smacked it flying to fuck knows where with a white cardboard box. Hell yeah. Alright, so if we can bring this back, we can create the bridge on the other side, I guess, too. So let's go back to Hoonrath on this side and see what happens. Because if we build this bridge and we go to the other side and swap, that bridge will be there. At least fundamentally, like, thinking about how the game works. But the bridge was already there. Oh my god. Alright. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six. Un, deux, trois. Boing. Okay, now that we got this, what does this do? What do? Another dead end. I have no clue where I'm at right now. Are we in the mines? Dead end, dude. Are you serious? So this is where that teleport is, but when we come back, this bridge should already be here because it's permanently set there. So, because so is this one right here. Okay. We're making money moves, guys. We earn for the mines. Maybe. How good's the BAH? It Diablo mauled? Nice. I need to work on 2 Arya episodes tomorrow. I'm very excited. Gonna get some dumb things. Gonna get some dumb things done, essentially. Now, since we didn't have Wildcard Wednesday, if we beat this, I'll let y'all choose what we do next. It'll be between Phantasy Star or whatever game is next, which may be Myst VR. We might be having our first VR stream. I don't know. I'll add text-to-speech if the... I don't think I have the input, the plugin for Twitch chat. I think it'd be so cool to play Myst in VR, because like I said, I've played the shit out of that game. Alright, now that I got this, what happened? What do? This is still closed. Oh, we need to go see what happened to the other end. What's in the middle? Okay, so was that covering the original 3? Very funny. Okay, so now I got these 3 again. Where's that light coming from? There's no light source. Come on. Developers! Stop. Okay. What? I guess I could use this one. I can use any of these 3 more than likely. None of these affect anything now that I got the bridges built, but there is one more bridge I need to build, but that might be a shortcut coming back. Fucking, you got that stupid song in my fucking head. It's now aligned with boredom. Did I cook this up? I don't know. Because I need this to disappear so that I can get through to the other side, but I don't know. This is a stupid puzzle because the thought process isn't it's obstructed, right? Because I'm constantly having to wait for load screens. That's not really good. Don't do that. This is the failure with teleportation-based puzzles. Just asking for a bad time every single time. Come on, man. I mean, this is still closed. Oh, hell nah. What's up, Jeremy? What's up? Because I'm assuming that we're supposed to like remove that and be able to go back, but I don't see it. I've gone the whole game without looking up a walkthrough. I don't want to. Because I'm pretty good at these games because, you know, I like to think I'm decent at contextual puzzles, but shit. I like games where I can like pay attention and just kind of like navigate through it, but this is... Alright, we broke through. We can finally see it. I'm pretty sure I did that the first time, so I don't know why it didn't happen the first time, but it is what it is. Alright, we have broken through. Is this the entire gauntlet? Are we done with it? What's that button do? Jack and shit. Cool. It's an elevator. Dead end. Cool. Let's go up the elevator. Ford streaming on a Saturday? Hell yeah. We're streaming tomorrow, too. I'm doing alright. Trying to beat abduction so that we can give y'all a vote on what we're doing. Okay, so we got an elevator call button. Oh my god! It's a maze! Why? Really? Why is there a maze? Why is there a maze? Where do I need to go? Now I gotta, it's more waiting, because I gotta go down the elevator every fucking time. Alright, so as it stands right there, I go in here and I go here. This is a known dead end, and I can't adjust any of these. I did take a picture of that one screen, but holy cow is this stupid. Photos. So this is where it is right now. I don't know what these mean. Just out here kicking life in the taint, as you should. What does this button do? It's the elevator call button. So I have no way to interact with any of these to turn them? Okay, so if I go this way, that's a dead end. So what happens if I turn it left once? It lets me go here. So let's just go see what this looks like now. Oh my god, stop. So, more waiting. This game is nothing but waiting. I rather tangible puzzles that I can interact with. And now it's blocked off, so that one doesn't even work anyway. Okay, so... It would help if I could fucking see. Like, let me just look down and see what's down there, man. Alright, I gotta set it back to what it was before. Fucking stupid. What a stupid puzzle. Just a dumb fucking puzzle. Okay, that's a dead end. Right, that goes there. That should be blocked off, right? Yep, it sure is. Blocked. I'd rather just rotate one way. Left button. We're only hitting the left button. No more right button. Right button's banned. That's blocked. That's probably blocked too, right? I mean, I could probably walk into maze, but it'll be blocked. Blocked. I wonder if I can rotate these. Can I just rotate these? No, I can't interact with them at all. Cool.
Don't do that.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to see... Get it reset to back where we were. That's blocked off. I'm able to kind of see what's coming. That's blocked off. It's definitely blocked off. And this is back to where we were. None of these are valid options. None of these are valid options. What the fuck? Hello? What? Hello? Do I need to build the bridge here or something? Can I even build the bridge here? Can't left turn, so we gotta go this way. Nope, that one just completely bypasses everything, so it only goes here. So it's only moving twice, 2 different ways. So it's a 180. I don't know what to do. It's not like I can hold down the button and anything will change, because it's not. Fucking flies in here, dude. I can't just push it. Mm-hmm. Is there a down floor underneath this? There is. Fuck you. So I'm assuming this is how we rotate the underside. Oh no. More teleporting? Don't like it. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. No, let's check this out and see what happens. So stupid. So stupid. Okay. Dead end, dead end. Alright, we'll take the right path first, see what happens. Dead end. Dead end. Oh, is this gonna bring us back to the main part? How exciting! I'm not pleased with this game because this game just wastes your time. There's zero redemption in what we're doing here. It's literally wasting your time. That's not fun to me. That's stupid. Alright, so I randomly teleported, but it did fuck all for me. What do you want? I mean, this is straight now, but where did it teleport the other piece to? Like, I don't like teleport teleport puzzles are the laziest fucking puzzle you can do. They're lazy. They're just fucking lazy. And this is basically a box slider puzzle. So this game has whipped out every single one of the untouchable puzzles and try to, you know, make it fun. Problem is, I don't know how to rotate it. Like, where's the fucking rotate button for the inner chambers? I'm assuming they want me to literally just manually swap every single one of those, but it's not happening how it wants me to. This is stupid. This is extremely stupid. I don't like this. Well, found the rotate button. So you're expecting me to memorize different exits for 2 stages? For 2 levels? Apparently they didn't learn their lesson with Myst 5 and Myst 4 and how many people fucking hated the puzzles in it. And this is exactly why Cyan Worlds died. Like, they don't sell games nearly as much as they did whenever Myst was popular. You wonder why? It's because they started making puzzles in worlds that were so grossly inaccessible to their consumer that they're not fun. So I've got an exit over here that brings me somewhere over here. I've got a Valayan panel over here that I need to interact with. This looks like a dead end, so I'm not going to focus on going there. I need to rotate this. Alright, good. I can finally do my left turn. Alright, I don't like this. You literally could have put. You could have put four buttons that correlated to 4 twisty things, and it would have been fine. But no, you gotta fucking overcomplicate this. Okay, so that's there. Why are we loading? Why are we loading? It's not an open world. Well, now I've got a new... Yeah, I'm not walking all the way back there, game. Fuck you. How about you let me go back to the other area that I was currently working in? Great, I guess. Cool. I'm not walking all the way over there. Literally, every single time I want to swap these, I gotta run all the way back, quick teleport, which isn't quick at all. In fact, it's kind of slow. Go over here, grab this, move it down, push the button, and then wait. Then I gotta walk over to the elevator, and I gotta wait to go up the elevator. Then I gotta go down 2 floors, wait on the elevator, teleport again, and wait. That's all it does, is waste your time. Exactly, Dark Death. That's exactly how it is. You see, Myst didn't do this. Riven didn't do this. Myst 3 didn't do this. There's so many games that they did right that didn't do this. And then they started getting clever, and it ruined everybody's time. There's a reason why Cyan's not a household name anymore. So now I gotta go down, I gotta teleport this. Right now it's face left and right. We need to make it face straight, I guess. So let's go back, because it's fun. No, I don't want to do that one, because I don't want to swap it. So I gotta run back to the middle. I would rather sit through a 10-minute load everything in the game, so that this is instantaneous, than have to wait 2 minutes every single time. If No Man's Sky does it, you know, you wait 10 minutes to boot into No Man's Sky, but once it loads, you can just play the fucking game. Why didn't you do that here? You're obviously trying to create a persistent world. Okay, so right now, this isn't the right piece. This isn't the piece I want. So I'm swapping them out literally by going there? So I gotta go here. And teleport for a new piece. Oh, I just killed the fly that was trying to get me. I felt something very wet on my forehead. Alright, so now I go up here. And I got bent dick piece, which is great. So now I gotta run all the way back. What's up, Rippy? To the middle. To teleport back. So run back, since we swapped out the piece, because it should be a straight piece. Fingers crossed. Push the elevator, wait for it to come, get on the elevator, wait for it to go up. Straight piece? Alright, I have a straight piece. Now how do I turn said straight piece? Don't know, because the only way for me to turn everything is to turn it this way. The question is, what are the pieces changing? So that means I gotta go back down here, right? Gotta go back here so I can grab this piece, right? Which requires more waiting. So I can grab this piece and rotate it so it's facing the right way, maybe. Because I wanted to go straight, up and down, if possible. Thank you so much for that follow.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
All right, so that's rotated. You gonna let me back in there? That's the burning question. Yes, okay. All right, now that that's rotated, I have it straight up and down. By the way, all my follow alerts totally anonymous. Your name won't pop up, so if you are watching and you want to join in on the buffoonery, let me know. Alright, so this should be straight, right? Subscribe to YouTube and not Twitch. Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome. Now you get to see the shit in 4K. Alright, then we go up again. Okay, so we got the straight piece in there. Good. Right? Alright, I got a straight piece in there. Yay, what a wonderful time to be alive. So I have that piece over there. So if I rotate this 180 degrees, straight piece will be up here. And I have a bent piece that I can trade out back on Hoonrath. And I have a feeling that's what I need to do. So let's go back to Hoonrath, trade out the bent piece for this. Because it's actually the mirror of that exact piece. It's facing the other way. This is stupid. This This is stupid, stupid, stupid. We have a few games after this. There's only three more games from Cyan Worlds after this, and then we conquer the company. One of the games we can't play because it got delisted by them. I don't know why. It's just it's not available anywhere. I guess it was so bad they wanted to bury it. And they did. Even the Pirate Bay doesn't have it. I checked. I checked. Okay, so yeah, that piece is there. So we want to grab this, and I guess bring this here. Fingers crossed this is already lined up and I don't have to worry about rotating it again, or else I'm going to have to teleport back and do it all over again. I got 5 kids. I have to be patient. Like, Abduction's not a bad game. It's just, it's incredibly irritating. Please be lined up already. Yeah. Okay, we got... That's connected there, so I need to rotate this one. To get this one. So we'll swap this. Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, at least I have a straight line to that console on the other side. Which, you know, you would think would be a normal console. Nope, it's in base 4, which means it's frustrating as fuck. Rotate it once more. That should connect it to the main maze now. Good thing people aren't dying or anything. Like the narrative would imply. Too busy running around moving spheres and other assorted bullshit. What took you so long? Oh, I don't know. Your puzzles that you set up for me. This would have been like I think it's like 2016 or 2018. It was... Uh-oh. I've created one of the... I was hoping maybe I could get to the exit, but I may have cucked it up. It's more modern, I know that. Why? Oh, hey. This looks like I may have found an exit. Don't dead end me, bro. I'll come. Dead end. Shit. Damn you, game. I mean, by technicality, I should just be able to rotate this. No, I can't just rotate this whole thing. Where do you want me to go? I mean, that looks like a dead end right there. Can I rotate this 180? It is connected. Nah, that's just gonna be the same path. Okay. I wish I could just see what's down there. What the fuck? All right, I gotta look up a walkthrough of this. This is insane to me. What? So that isn't a dead end. It's the exit I need to go to. Good! Great! 10 out of 10. Good. Yay. Oh, that's not bad. Hold on, I think I just figured it out. Yeah, I just figured it out. I need to rotate this piece right here. This one just needs to be flip-flopped around. We should be good to go through the east exit. So as it stands right now, it is aimed 90 degrees upward. So I need it to rotate 90 degrees downward. Let me in. Stop being a bitch. Thank you. Amanda hasn't called me yet. I hope she's okay. LOL, what? What? Oh, fuck me. I gotta do it one more time. Be cool if I could see it through here so I know what, you know. Please move. Cats are land whales? What? I know whales could slap you around and just pass the time. News to me. What's your favorite cat? Mine's the Maine Coon, because they're just big, fluffy little assholes, and I love them. They're so kind. I also think Himalayans are pretty too. Alright, don't fuck me, game. Don't fuck me. I'm not in the enterprise of being fucked. Yeah, we did it. Okay. The Void Cats? The Void Cats are the best, too. Just eyeballs. I like Tuxedo Cats. Tuxedo Cats are so handsome. Tuxedo Kitties. Rocket, stop! Of course, it's a teleport. Who would have ever thought this was a teleport?
Ford, play my game.
To think that that entire wall was hidden behind a teleport that you wouldn't know unless you went up and touched it with your tongue. It's so stupid to me. And now look, here it is again. Can't tell. Alright, Amanda messaged me. She says that she's ready to talk when I am, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Modern collecting of retro gaming can be quite expensive, and as someone who constantly seeks to find these pieces of gaming history, it can carry quite a price. Even with my budget, there's some occasions where I can't afford games, because they are either incredibly expensive, or for less I can afford many more games for a console of my choice. But talking about price points, it can be weird, because the market is dynamic, and I feel the only way to really cover this topic is to create 3 different episodes, one focusing on expensive games that are practical to buy, expensive games that are impractical to buy, and ones that are so rare you'll likely never see them in person. Today, I'm going to cover the ones that I consider impractical, games that from a collection perspective really just don't make sense to buy unless you want something unique. I will say for the Nintendo 64, many of the rarer games are not for resale versions, and I know in the previous video folks didn't like that they were present, but I don't make the rules for the collection economy. I might consider making a separate episode that omits not for resale, but I do find them important to mention. With that being said, let's begin. When Ocarina of Time came out, my world changed. Literally, I was inside of a world that I could explore, with people I could talk to, quests to solve. I didn't really mind the brainless backtracking and the fetch quests because as a kid, this was the shit. That was what we were programmed to do, to seek the end of the game, and I beat it. I remember one day I was looking at the Christmas sale magazine for Walmart. If you're old enough to remember the Walmart catalog and really any catalog of the era, video games were on the last page, and that's where I saw Majora's Mask. Another Zelda on the Nintendo 64? Sign me up. It wasn't long before I realized that I really didn't like this game, but as an adult, I appreciated the storytelling and the relevance to the stages of grief. It's a very dark and deep game. Now, normally this isn't that expensive, but we have a combination that changes the game, literally. From what I remember, the original run of Majora's Mask was a gold cart, and it's kind of common. The version I had, however, had a lenticular cover on the front that looked cool if you moved it right to left. Apparently, Dad bought me the collector's edition, and I didn't even realize it. But there are two more rare versions of this game, but the only one I'll be talking about today is the gold not for resale version. It's literally the same game, and you're looking at about $320 if you want it. Ever heard of Boss Studios? They made a few promising Nintendo 64 games, Top Gear Rally, World Driver Championship, the one that I knew personally was Twisted Edge Snowboarding. But they made one game that is expensive for one very specific reason, and that reason is the game was never commercially sold. You would never find this on the shelf at Toys R Us, Walmart, Babbage's, Funko Land. There was only one shelf you could find it on, and that was Blockbuster. This is a Blockbuster exclusive, and it's one that came out fairly late in the Nintendo 64's lifespan. After all, the last game was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, released in 2002, and by then, the GameCube was already out. So there's a reason why you'll have to crank out $320 if you're lucky to buy this game. It's not even really that great either. The whole premise is that you take cars from the past and they retrofitted them into these like ultra hot rods, which is cool, I guess. But you can only drive 4 different cars, so to me this is a very basic ass racing game. Oh boy, Turok, the fucking Native American soy boy who magically discovered dinosaurs and shotguns, and for some weird reason people have a boner over it. I'm not big on Turok at all, I actually fucking hate that game, and my next one is Turok 2, and I don't look forward to that one at all. To me, I feel that Turok is less of a first-person shooter and more of a fucking prehistoric walking simulator sponsored by Ambien. It's not for me. That being said, there is an oddball on the Nintendo 64, and that is Turok Rage Wars, which is a strange game, and the reason I say that is because it's mostly local multiplayer. There is a single-player trial, but the only reason you would want to do that is to unlock characters for the multiplayer, so yeah. This game was released in 1999 and it had a black cart, but the rarer one is a gray cart with a ROM code of NUS NRWE-1, and it was made in response to a bug, specifically a bug in the frag tag mode. It was kind of like what THQ did for WWF No Mercy with the -1 revision that I mentioned in the previous episode, which if you haven't checked out, I'll go ahead and link it down below and at the end of this episode. The gray cart for Turok Rage Wars is a hefty thing to buy, coming in at around $450 on average. Got another racing game on the list today. This one is F1 Racing Championship, a pretty cool game for the Nintendo 64. A very realistic racing simulator as well. It's a tough one. I checked it out for a sports episode I did, and it almost made the list. I just didn't get the warm and fuzzies that I needed. Now, this game was created by Ubisoft, and at the time, it was a big deal. This was one of the games that managed to snag the elusive FIA license, meaning that they could put all the licensed teams, cars, drivers, and all of the tracks. It was a big deal, but unfortunately, the only NTSC audience to get it was in Brazil. Because it was only released in Brazil and because there are so few copies created, you have a rare game. Loose, this is about $450. Complete in box is about $2,000, so if you really wanted to get this game, just buy it loose or learn Portuguese, or do both, might help you out a little bit. There was a point in time where John Romero's name made you scream for joy, you know what I mean? The guy was untouchable in the game world. His endeavors kind of shot off the boomer shooter genre and caused it to have an identity. One part of the cog had the core 4 for id Software alongside Tom Hall, as well as John and Adrian Carmack. But John didn't stay at id Software for long. In fact, John left id Software to form Ion Storm with Tom Hall and didn't really kick off much. In fact, to me, the only game that mattered was Deus Ex, maybe Thief if you were into that level of monotony. But there was a game that had an interesting marketing campaign, and that game was Daikatana, where Mr. Romero claimed he would make you his bitch and to, quote, suck it down. Well, consumers did suck it down, but the frame rate sucked even more. A demo for this ran at a solid whopping 12 frames per second, and it's known to be incredibly shit, only really selling 175,000 copies on the Nintendo 64. So what happens when you have a low sale count? Games become rare. And this one, in particular, Loose, isn't that bad, but if you want it CIB, you're looking at about $750, which is not worth it at all to me. Mario Party was so much fun as a kid. I played the hell out of it. So much that I put a hole in my hand spinning the joystick that my grandmother, a devout Catholic, thought I had the stigmata. It was a very awkward moment of my life that I cherish every single day. Now, in a previous episode, we talked about how Mario Party 2 not for resale was expensive, and it is. But Mario Party 1's not for resale is even more expensive. And what's so interesting is that it's really hard to tell if the game is a not for resale version because it's isolated to a sticker on the back. Aesthetically, it looks no different from the original run of Mario Party, so there's a really good chance if you buy this, it might be a fake. So if you want to crank out $470 for wishful thinking, good luck. If you do find it, you want to make sure that the sticker says the correct text, that it doesn't look like it will come off, and that it has the store name and the store number. Happy hunting. This game made me so happy. There was a time where Pokemon was really kicking ass, and if you owned a Game Boy, that was the game to have. You had your blue kids, you had your red kids, and then you had your yellow kids. But for me, I had red for like a week before I let a neighbor borrow it, and I never saw it again. So my method of intaking quality Pokemon games was through the Nintendo 64. I loved Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, and I really liked Pokemon Snap. One of the cooler things you could do, and this was a big deal for kids my age at the time, was to bring your memory card to a Blockbuster or EB Games and print out the pictures you took. Was it cringe? Absolutely. Did we care? Not one fucking bit. Girls had those pictures they would take inside the photo booths. Men had Pokemon Snap printouts. You'd go over to your friend's house and you'd see the picture of the Mewtwo outline from the caves, and that paved the way to rumors, and that's what it was like gaming during that era, just schoolyard conversations and lies on the internet. It was a great time. Now, there are two more releases of this game, one that I won't mention right now, but the middle one is the gray not for resale version. This one was everywhere, especially if there was a photo kiosk, and that resale version goes for about $480. I honestly think having the normal one is perfectly fine, so I don't think it's worth that much. This is my favorite game on the Nintendo 64, and I don't feel that anything can change that. I'd argue this is one of my favorite games of all time because it molded me into who I am now. It was the first game to challenge me, to frustrate me, and to give me a release when I accomplished something. If I recall, it was also the first game I ever truly beat. That's a big deal. I own the original copy, and I also own the Japanese version, and just to round it off, I do have the collector's edition as well. But the one version of this game that'll cost you a lot of money is the not-for-resale version, roughly close to $500. I know I've inundated this list with not-for-resales, and I know it's going to cause some issues, and I'm expecting the comments below. Alright. We weren't talking about the birds and the bees. I didn't realize I didn't mute. Usually I mute before I go the other side. Yeah, she's doing good. She's just, she went to go see one of her friends graduate from college, and they had this massive-ass charcuterie board with, like, every snack imaginable on the table. It was pretty cool. Okay, so we went through a teleport. I'm assuming we're going through another teleport because, you know, teleport is cool. Here we go. See, why can't the You're sending me to a total opposite part of the land. Why can't this be the teleport between planets? Why does it need to be so long? Alright, let's finish off this code. See if that does anything. Hello? No? Alright, there's 4. 1. Oh, I am, kind of. So I'm removing a block up here. Sweet. So now... What in tarnation? There's another one over here! Maybe that's what I need to do the other one for. No, 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 I think the part that y'all heard was just like her struggle. So she's up in Nicholasville, Kentucky right now, which is notorious for having just total dog shit mobile service. So it sounded like she was a robot the first like 5 minutes of our conversation before she finally moved parking spots close to where she could talk to me over Wi-Fi. Alright, so we went through the east exit. It makes me wonder if I'm supposed to mess with the other one now. Am I able to... Since this is base 4, I'm actually gonna go back. I'm gonna rotate this to go the other way, and I'm see if I can activate that one and maybe remove something. Yeah, I read that. I saw that. Rippy, why are people bombing your homeland, bro? What was the whole justification? I saw something about like fertility clinic. But I can't leave this window to scroll up to see it. Alright, so allegedly. Magna cum laude! Nice. That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna rotate this. Actually, that might be fine. Yeah, that might be fine. Basically hated his own life. Yeah, but I hate my own life too, but you're not gonna see me put bombs in cars. Jesus Christ. Yeah, my coping mechanism is just fucking dealing with it, like most people should do. That guy missed his calling during the Troubles. You know what I'm saying? The Troubles in the Britain land. Alright, I'm gonna go activate this Valan panel over here and see if maybe, you know, this is... Yeah. Okay, base 4. Connect it. Oh! Yeah, we did. Okay, so that was... Yeah, that's the other side of that, so that's actually important. Now, this is a dead end, so is this a teleport? I should probably check around. No, this is just a true dead end. Okay, that's fine. So now the question is, if I want to go to the west exit, because apparently there's 3 exits to this, based on how this is moving. What piece would I need to rotate to make that happen? That's what we got to think about now, is getting to the west side. Oh, we might already be set up for this. Hold on. Maybe. Hold on. Okay. No, I'm not. Let's trade this out. Because if I remember right, the trade would have been a straight line. And hold on. If that is a straight line, we might be set up. You thought this was Halo? No, it's not Halo. Oh yeah, that works. No! Come back here. Come back. I require you. So it needs to turn 90 degrees counterclockwise. Okay. This puzzle is stupid. It's very stupid. I don't like it very much. You lost power for 30 minutes? Oh no! I don't think I've actually played Halo 6. What's the most recent Halo to come out? That's the one I haven't played. There's a lot of Halo games I haven't played. Okay, so that should be set exactly to where it needs to be. Give me that. Give me that ass. Pretty sure 5. See, I don't play Halo because once I beat Halo, I don't want to play the multiplayer. There's nothing like enticing to me at all about it. At all. And there's no way in hell I'd play this in VR with how you have to move around. I'd get sick as a dog. No. Okay. Mother, may I? Yes, I may. Cool. Alright, all doors open, all paths open. Let's go. Yeah. All right, look at this.
This desperate situation up here. If you could, please. Hurry. I appreciate.
So he's obviously not the real guy. He's the fake mayor. There's no way. He's flashing red. It's not him. It's a lie. Look how pretty this is, though. All right, so if I was a thing, look at all the pretty birds, man. So I'm assuming that's what this is. Okay, so it's just a chamber. It's a. Where's my goddamn flying car, Bruce?
I fear for safety. You are not. You are making very bad decisions.
Oh, he's like, that's an active recording, isn't it? Okay. Oh, there it goes. Pooped out an elevator for me. Nice. Oh, that doesn't look safe at all. It's an Iron Maiden. Oh, Jesus. This is so slow! Oh shit, what's going on there? It's a firework party and I wasn't invited. What's going on here? It's fucking Harry Potter wizards going at it. I wasn't invited to the Harry Potter party. Some bullshit. Okay, some bad things have happened. Is there going to be a Valeni screen here? What am I? Oh wow. We've got 2 exits. This exit goes to dead end. This is not good music. This is bad music. Something horrible has happened. Oh, the screen. Oh shit. Dude, you okay? Oh fuck. Take my strong hand. Fuck. Okay, Hey, look, Rand's name is here. I wonder if Robin. Yep, Robin. Rand and Robin's names are both in there. These are all, like, developers. Okay. What did that do? Hello? It's disconnected, so it's not working anymore. And I don't think I have the code for whatever this is. Oh, it's an elevator. Oh, it's an elevator. Oh, it's a pod elevator. Oh, it's an elevator. Oh, it's an elevator. That's a lot of pods. That's so many pods. Holy shit. Okay. Hello? Oh, fuck. Hello? Oh. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. Alright, so I need to know what pod number I need to open. So we don't have the answer to this yet. We'll probably find it later. 0. That's actually pretty cool. 52's here somewhere. So I need to find out which pods matter, because the Valene are obviously replacing human bodies. They're the bad guys. They're the villains in this game. I can't tell if you're Valene or what. Like, what are you? What are you? So there's CW right there. Yosef, pod 222, okay? I'll write this down. So Yosef was captured, and he's in pod 222. Pod 222. And then Farley. Farley's here too. She got captured. She's in pod... Farley is in pod 194. Rand is in 205. Robin in 221. I kind of want to see those to see if we can mess with them. Maybe see some Easter eggs, but I got to figure out how to do it. I wonder if there's like a VLAN converter online. There's no dot on the left, so certain ones I can't see anyway. Let's see. For Floydman, see other projects here. Aspire for the video game abduction. Use a cursor, touch the screen to select a point. Total layers. How many? I want 2 layers. Yeah, that's correct. Alright, so if I wanted to see 221. I want to go see, let's see if we can find Robin Miller. I'm sure this is how the developers put all their names in here too, so this will be really cool if this works. There's a website that actually has the, you can like put in the numbers and it works fine. So this is 221. This should be Robin Miller, one of the game developers. Why is this 1313? Oh no, that's a human being, Robin. That's not right. This should be 221. Is it because it's missing that dot? Alright, let's see if Rand 205. 205, here we go. Is this... I don't know if this is right. Oh, okay. It is. So we disconnect this one. So all these are connected. Give me Rand Miller. I want to see his handsome face. Yeah, there he is. So this is one of the creators of this this company, Rand Miller. This is the actress for the actor for Atris in Myst. That's so cool to me. How splendid. Alright, let's grab Yosef so we can confirm that he is indeed not dead. 222. 222. Alright, this should be 222 and this should be the proper Joseph. So are these stasis pods or are they dead? Yep, this is Yosef. So now we know for a fact that that person is pretending to be him. Can I, like, thaw him out? Is there not a way to thaw him? I want to thaw him. I want to talk to the man. Alright, Farley is in 194. So we disconnect this one. Please. Thank you. Yeah, that should be correct. Let's see Farley. Oh, Farley's out. Farley's pod's not in. She's out in a boot. Let's make sure I didn't mess this up. So ... She removed this dot so nobody could get her. Because this is... Oh, wait. No, this is incorrect. Damn it. I thought we had figured something out. We didn't. Ah, she got potted too. Fuck. Yep, there she is. In all her glory. Damn. That's frustrating. Alright, so I guess we're done here. I don't have a way to open them up, but we at least confirm that, hey, these are not who they say they are. Please. Can we please just stop? Oh my god. This is so... This is not... There we go. So it makes me wonder if that's a Valan. Fuck you. Oh, now this door is open. Okay. Hello? Oh, it's my fake dude. Fake Yosef, what's up, man? Can I have that gun? That gun looks really fun to mess with. Guess not. Oh, shit. Hold on, I'm not supposed to approach these. I think I died. What happened? Bad end.
This pepper is my favorite pepper. It's called Satan's Butthole. I call it that because a little ring on top. You can stick your finger right on in there.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but you can't leave it on in there for too long because it'll burn your little finger off and you smell really bad.
Okay, whew, it auto-saved. Oh my god, I was about to lose my mind. If we would have lost... Ooh, I was about to get heated. About to get heated! Which one's Farley's again? I probably need to activate Farley's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be Farley's. What's going on here? Alright, hi Farley. Yes, I know that's you. Please don't. Stop. Stop. I mean, to be fair, there was a warning that, like, openly said, hey, don't do this ever if you want to live, so... My fault. So that's some... Just in case these things pop up a little bit more, let's go ahead and save the game. There is no save. Cool. Can I blow it up? Yes, I can. Okay. That's gone. Game needs more wrappers? No, it doesn't. What have I done? Okay, sweet. Is that an abduction seed? Alright, do I just build a path here? Okay, so that builds the... There is no override right now. It's my fault for not turning it off. Yeah. And also, yeah, no. Can we get a moderator to make sure that that gets given back to him? That's my... I had such a bad day yesterday, I forgot to turn off the overrides. The overrides have to be done right now through Tinsub, Carter, Wheel of Bullshit. So we're going to go ahead and make sure you get those points back. This should be turned off. That scared the shit out of me. That scared the fuck out of me. I was like, damn, is it only letting me have like 3 chances at guessing this before blasting me with laser beams? Fuck. How dare you? You dirty bitch. Alright. Okay, so... Does this connect? No. Damn, man. Think we're modless right now? I'll make sure that it gets done. Please break up. Fuck, man. I am sitting up straight. More mini games need slime like this one. What's up, Aquatic? How are you? Fuck.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Fine. Oh, hey, we did it. Is this a secure bridge? Good enough for me. So this brings us back to the beginning, and there's the tree. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Water. All right, so are we going into the tree? It's a very vaginous tree, isn't it? All right, let's go. This should be the final tree that we have to hook up, so. Let's go and get the water on for it. I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, that's all 3 trees connected. Is there anything else? Let's go talk to CW, see what happens. That's all 3 trees connected in parallel. Nope, sorry. And there may have been a rules of release thing anyway for Planescape Torment. We'd have to go and check and see. I do want to play those games. I'm surprised people haven't been pulling out traditional RPGs for me. They've been focusing so heavy on JRPGs, it's frustrating. Like, I gotta be able to make more lists than just JRPGs. Hello? He's not responding. Are not all the trees hooked up? Let's ride the top of the tower, see if we can see. I wonder if I need to connect the battery for him real quick. And that's why he's not talking. I did disconnect the battery just to be safe. Oh, that was Murray? So I haven't completed the other one. Hold on. Bum 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 bum. So I still got one more age. Okay. Planescape is an Infinity engine, but I don't think it falls under Forgotten Realms. It does. I'll tell you exactly what it falls under for me. Give me a second. D&D video games. Bum 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 bum. I think there's a better way of handling this, but okay. No. Video games. Okay. Planetscape Torment falls under... I don't know. Where is it? It's its own thing. So there won't be a rules of release for this. It'll be its own thing. Yeah. It's Planetscape, so I don't think they keep track of Planetscape here. Yeah, that'll be its own game. Make sense? So no rules of release violation for you. Yay! I think I own it too. Maybe. D&D is one of those, it's a weird thing, right? Because there's so much that goes into it. Alright, I need to go down here again. Some who. Nope. Because it does by lore lead to the Forgotten Realms. Very cool. We'll get there at some point. Alright, let's just cut through her house. I thought we were about to beat the game. Turns out I have one more level to do. Damn it. Damn it! I don't know what's next after this, if it's Mist VR, if it's Zen. I own Mist VR and Zen. I haven't bought Riven yet. We'll have to at some point. Well, I mean, it's already set to that, so why isn't it working? Oh, finally you want to turn that way. Why weren't you doing it before? Alright, now I gotta remember how to get through that. Oh, I haven't blown this up yet. Isn't that magical? Now I gotta remember how the fuck to get in, you know, over there. Oh, there isn't a way, is there? Oh, I just gotta come back through the maze. Okay. They're just saving up a lot of money, you know? That's wrong. Alright, this is going to be really finicky, but let's see if we can do it. I would love to be able to look up and around. Fuck, man. Oh my god, I just barely can't hit it. Please, game. Stop gooning me, game. Some bullshit. 3.3 thousand for an RTX 5090. Jesus. Alright, let's go to the scrapyard. I remember there's a way to get over there, I don't, so... While we're over here, might as well go through Farley's house. And to get to the scrapyard, is it this way? It puts us there. Is this to the scrapyard? Boing! No, that's to the mayor's house. So I gotta cut back around. That'll bring us back. Maybe this one? Yeah. Oh. I haven't even thought about going up here. New arrival, inventory check-in, CRT, short hose, 2 switches, small tree, leather pouch, power supply, large sheet metal cabinet. Is this what everybody gets when they come in? It's a pretty nice little setup. Oh, hey! I didn't even think about opening up this. Okay, so now I can physically bring the thingamajigger here. Can I recall the elevator? Can I recall the elevator? There we go. Okay. Okay, so we swapped something here, but now that this is open, what are we bringing over here? Because this only goes in a circle unless there's a way to break it. Oh, is this the way? I think this might be the way to that door. Maybe. What's down here? There's nothing but evil down there. The fuck? What's up, Crab? How are you? Well, this is not where I want to be. Or maybe it is. Well, now... So loud. I might have to put a limit on that. It's loud as hell. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off this laser and get... So I got one more land to do. That's interesting. Boing. What happened? Zordon fault that I now know of that. Oh yeah? It's from a good game, but damn, man. Oh, sax, man. No! I don't want to go that way. Go straight. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Oh my gosh. There we go. How does this... This is the longest lasting battery ever. I want to know what science they're using for this. What electrolyte mix they're working with, because this is insane. Oh, hey, up here I might be able to shoot down that one down there. If I can see it. I really can't, though. Unless this is the way to turn around the thing. No, you know what? I bet I know how this works. We go once. Come back. Yeah, okay. Maybe. It's our turnaround. This is the turnaround I've been looking for the whole time, and here it is. So no matter what, if I can't reach it, I can still do it. Because this is apparently the only way to turn this around. Alright, but the question... But I'm on downtown Hoonrath, so I don't think I can reach it. Can I? Nor can I see it. If I could see the waterfall, this wouldn't be so bad, but I can't. Oh! Well, that solves that crisis. Now that this is done, I can probably let's bring this all the way back and take out the other ones that are on the other side. Stop it! The game is weird, man. What's so weird about it? How obnoxious it is? I think what's weird about it is the puzzles. The puzzles are kind of obnoxious. Wait a minute. I turned around. Oh, fuck me. It turned me back around. Or is this the way it's supposed to? Okay, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We will be fine! We'll be fine. Because now I'm aimed this way. Yeah, boy. Now the question is, how do I get to that side of the hall? That's where we need to go. And I know I've been on there before. Oh, but I only went there. But look at this now. Look at this now, mate. Fuck yeah. Destroy that and destroy this. Destroy that. What's that gonna do for me? Let's see what's behind here. Into tracks, okay. Radioactive. Okay, that's locked. What's radioactive? Ooh. Why is there a... What is this? Submarine? It's a nuclear submarine. What's that doing here? Whoa, those are real boys. That's not good. Why did the thing decide to kidnap a bunch of Russians, huh? That's not kosher. Don't do that. What song? Oh, that song I'm humming? Yeah. So I wonder if this is CW's actual workshop that he's... That's a missile if I've ever seen one, brother. That's a nuke. That is a nuke, and that is all powered up to him. Okay. So, fun fact, CW is not to be trusted because he's running nukes. Good. Great. Great. First thing I did in GoldenEye in the missile base level was take out the gun and shoot the ICBM. Did it explode? That's a Soviet one too. How do we get over there? I just want to go. But that was the idea, kind of. Oh, I see. Invasive thoughts, huh? Those are the best kind of thoughts. Oh, shit. Did I miss my turn? Appears that I did. Okay. Guess we're not done with that place. So we got this. Okay. Hello? Don't panic.
Don't panic.
I will. Sound effects are really horrible in this game sometimes. I should be able to get back to Hoonrath from here if I take one of these. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Come here. Because I'm pretty sure one of the doors I opened was to that. So let's go ahead and let's hit the one in the middle of the gauntlet. And that should do it for me. Hello. Season's greetings much? Oh, double-sided path. Of course! Let's do the middle one. Now, the idea, the thought process behind this is that I opened through one of these tunnels, I opened a shortcut that would be on this side. So I'm pretty sure this is when we go up and take a left, it should bring me there. I just got to go through the area with the maze. Okay, that's closed, so it's the other side. It should be down and to the right, right? Over here. Yep, because it's loading it up for me. Can I play the game? We're already on the stage, bro. Thank you. Whew. Oh, what a pretty picture. Can I paint on it? Is there anything behind it? I don't trust you. Can't see, so. Alright, these are not red, so they're not fake. Please read thoroughly. We must have every detail in place. Our lives and our species depend on this being executed perfectly. The locations and times in this document are based on the information leaked by Ruko and Shavar. Our lives depend on the accuracy of the information we receive from them. CW is on Earth, we know that. Trar, Aprar, Orbar are on Array, and Apai, one polyarch, Kaptar. Begin chambering. Farley verifies manifest, all souls chambered. Okay, beginning on day, remainers in place with hands-on swap trigger. Damn, she's a scientist, isn't she? That's clever. YOLO! Where are we going? So this has to be Mofang if this is the new world, because it's the only one that's left. Oh. Oh, this is the red world. This is where the evil is. Okay. It's just nothing but red here. Bet this smells like straight dog shit. Whoa. Wow. Did a really good job of this poo-poo place. Can't just go water the tree? That'd be so cool if I could just go water the tree. I think I can. Oh, hell yeah. So there's no... You created zero purpose to this map. That's cool. Zero. There's no challenges here? Really? Well, now I gotta go look around the corner just to make sure, because I feel like this is too easy. There's gotta be some bullshit. There's always bullshit tied to this. What's this way? Like, there's no dome here. Oh, this is the world that's already surrounding ours. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So I guess it is as easy as watering the tree. Bung ding ding. Ba la 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 la. Cool beans. Wow. So I guess this is it. This is not Mars, no. Okay, that is not where I want to go. That's not where I want to go. I want to go to the orange one. This is where I want to go. So River of Slime. Hey Nick, I need 50,000 channel points refunded. Yeah, he tried to do an override, and we don't have any open overrides. So if you can, please do give him back those points. Your frequency override was the last one for channel points eligibility. Sweet, thanks. Alright, that should be all the planet's trees aligned. I can't save, so... I don't trust CW, though. I feel like CW is a shitty end because he's clearly... Farley said don't trust CW. Farley has not led me astray, and she's been kind to me the whole time. CW's been kind of sketchy. But there's always a character in a game that is the wrong choice. So I don't know... But good to know that that's Mofang that's surrounding us. Okay, so I'm going to go disconnect that because I don't trust him. I don't trust him. So we're going to go disconnect the battery. Since he went and did it himself. I don't like that. No, sir. Because I think what this is clearly a very large swap machine. So he's trying to swap literally the entirety of this planet with something else. So it makes me wonder if I just need to go back to the top and push the plunger, and then we beat the game. Let's go. We're gonna beat it? Oh, I'm so ready for this to be over. I expected Mofang to be, you know... Okay. They're all powered. So do I just... Okay. I just wonder if I'm supposed to do something. Devi's crying? Yeah, I hear. She just... No, she's on the couch and she's refusing to go to sleep. Now they're neither on the couch. What's extermination? Is that just the name of the game, extermination? I don't think I've ever heard of this. Nah, I've never played it. So how do I need to get down there. Nah, I've never played it. I know every game that I've played, but at least the names of it, I've never even heard of it. It's like a precursor to RE4. Nah, man. Not familiar. Alright, is this to the scrapyard? Yeah, Planescape's not an ROR violation because it freely floats in the D&D universe without any tie in anything, so. Where? It's basically Baldur's Gate, but with extra steps. Like all of those games are. Okay, so I'm down here. Stuck. So how do I... Is there a different way to go back there? Well, D&D games can be very hit or miss. Like, I've played only a handful of them. I beat all the Ravenloft games except for Blood and Iron, and which is a fighting game anyway, so it doesn't matter. Other than that, I don't think I've played any that, you know, the beat-em-ups. I don't think I've fully beaten an actual Dungeons and Dragons game. That wasn't just a novelty one like a beat-em-up or whatever. Dark Alliance 1 and 2, those are good. Oh, I can walk over here now. There used to be a bunch of junk here. Can I... Oh, does that mean I can open this door now? Oh, okay. I forgot about this teleport. Was it this way? Not a thing. Was it this way? Ooh. Oh, this dynamite. Okay, so that switch is complete. Time to go boom boom! Time to beat the game. I'll check the battery one more time on the way down to make sure that it's disconnected. The remake of Dark Alliance is the most shit game ever. I don't know, I played God Hand and that was pretty fucking shit. Just saying. I also played 50 Cent Bulletproof. That was pretty fucking shit too. Oh, one of the live service kind of things. Alright, so that's closed. So I think that the ending differential is if the battery's connected or if it's disconnected. So I'm going to keep it disconnected because Farley said don't trust CW. And I will trust women with big boobs over strange dudes that never come out to talk to me any day. God Hand is horrible. That's why you lost 2 good boy points over it. You wouldn't lose good boy points if it wasn't horrible, but it was. Weird tank control beat 'em up on a PS2? No, man. No. Devil May Cry wannabe offshoot, maybe. Now we're only going to do one ending. We'll look up the other ending. And here we go. That went boom boom. Almost there, what?
Real good, not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed.
Oh, hey.
I don't move real well, carving legs. You can see how useful these tracks is to me. Not sure what's getting into them crazy Capitar critters, but they ain't unplugging my battery. We're going home, not wherever.
I unplugged your battery.
All right now, I'll power up my override when the time comes. It works a lot like them little swappers. They'll swap us home. You don't spend much time here, and that ain't a bad thing. But there were some fine folk. Some real fine folk. I reckon you got the best seat in the house up there. Well, this is it. This can't. I checked.
Yeah, I unplugged your battery, dickhead.
I checked everything. So help me. Did you do this?
Yeah.
Carving chance. I got no idea where we're headed now. We're sending us to hell for all I know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here through all of this shit. All right, cool. It's done. Oh, we beat it. I do want to see what would happen if we decided to trust CW. Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, oh god, man. There's probably so many people that did this. It's just stupid. All right, abduction endings.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is.
Shut the fuck up. Is this with the battery connected or disconnected?
Ending is where the battery is attached.
Okay. Let's take a look. See what happens. So that falls down. Fire happens. He opens up his door. His battery's connected.
Almost there.
Stand still.
Not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things.
2 hours? Fuck that, man.
Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed. I don't move real well, carving legs. You can see how useful these tracks is to me. Not sure what's getting into them crazy Capitar critters, but they ain't unplugging my battery. We're going home, not wherever. All right now, I'll power up my override. When the time comes, it works a lot like them little swap. I reckon you got. Well,
Okay.
long time since I've seen it. Very long indeed. Black copy. Seems like it's real and charm. This ain't. What the hell happened here? What happened? This ain't Earth, is it? But I don't know. I don't know. It's gone. All gone. There's nothing left. Nothing.
No, 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 no.
Caroline. Caroline.
We all made it. But most couldn't swap. Is it too late? Oh, Cecil.
But I didn't. I figured you was home. I'm so sorry, Caroline.
Man, to be this way.
It's a big ass sandstorm.
That thing is approaching us and is very, very much getting closer.
No shit.
This ball of I don't even know what it is.
Sand, brother. And we died. Congrats. I don't know how I feel about that game, because it's just like, hey, we did it, and it was not a redeeming ending at all for the amount of bullshit I had to deal with. Like, it's, I don't know. Alright, we beat Abduction. We only needed to look up a solution once. Abduction. It's very Myst-like, and I appreciate that. But the swap puzzles are fucking stupid. There's so much waiting in this, and I'm not a big fan of that. Alright, what would y'all rate that? What would y'all rate this? For anybody who sat through and watched me play this, what would y'all rate it? I think it looks beautiful, the music's great, the controls are somewhat decent. The world is interesting, but I don't know. What's up, Screech? I don't know, what do y'all think? Personally, I'm thinking A. Like, it started off as a G and it slowly just sheared away and everything. No, it's not a C. It's not mid. It's pretty intuitive. I can't give it a C. It's way more playable to be a C. I'd give it an A minus B plus. Y'all's choice between the two. A because slime. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna give it an A minus. Give it an A minus. Like, it's not the greatest, it's not the worst, but it is playable. That's what's important. Real Myst 3D. Did I not give Real Myst 3D a good rating? I feel like that should be on here, right? Yeah, this is a G tier game. Forgot to add that. Real Myst 3D Masterpiece Edition, that is a G. And then we'll add Abduction to this. Abduction is an A minus, and we will cover it at some point. Again. Okay, so the next game from them is going to be Myst 25th Anniversary Collection. That is just a compilation. We do not check out compilations on here, nor do I play all those games all over again. So the next game is Zed. 50 Cent is not a G tier game. I don't care what y'all think. No. Alright, so because this is technically our Wildcard Wednesday, we'll vote, what do you want to do? Do you want to check out the next Cyan game? Do we want to play Phantasy Star? And what's our override? Or Frequency? Actually, no. I'm going to delete the VOD after Frequency, so it'll be the choice between these two. And I'm going to go try to get Davina down real quick. Start a poll. What do? We got Zed, which is Cyan Worlds, or Phantasy Star, which we are still struggling through. Alright. Make sure you do exclamation point vote and then spacebar, then hit the number. I'll be right back though. I'll give you all a different video real quick.
Can be quite expensive, and as someone
Just give me a second to check it out.
seeks to find these pieces of gaming history, it can carry quite a price. Even with my budget, there's some occasions where I can't afford games because they are either incredibly expensive or for less I can afford many more games for a console of my choice. I've played tons of games, and throughout my life, I've collected many games, some that were great, some that weren't so great. In fact, my collection strategy has been off the wall. I wanted to own games that people didn't talk about, the ones that didn't stand out as bestsellers, so I do have a mixed bag on the wall behind me that many of you see every day when I stream. That being said, one of our Epic community members, Lucrative Sound Scent 1274, requested a video talking about 10 games that I'm proud to own, and I do have 10 games in mind that fit the bill for this exact topic. So that's what we're going to talk about. Let's begin. In the early 2000s, the computer that I owned, it couldn't really run anything. I had Windows XP and most of my dad's games ran on DOS, and I didn't really understand DOS, so it was a rough time. However, my grandparents always spent the money to have what would be considered a cutting-edge computer for the time. My grandfather was a teacher at St. Francis down in Houma, Louisiana, and he bought a decent IBM PC so that he could grade papers. When they bought it, they had the choice of 3 different pieces of software. They chose Microsoft Encarta, MechWarrior 2 31st Century Combat, and Torrens Passage. This game was monumental to me. It was the first point-and-click I ever played, and everything about it was wonderful. You make mistakes, you die, and then you get made fun of for it, but you don't lose. You can just pick up where you left off. Plus, it's chocked to the brim with humor from Al Lowe that piques the interest for both kids and adults. In comparison to other Sierra games, you wouldn't have to save often, you could just play it. And when I was able to buy a big box version of it a few years ago, I put it proudly on my shelf. I was not a fan of RPGs growing up, period. The whole idea of doing the same thing over and over and over again, it really didn't appeal to me. I was born in an era where everything involved open worlds and collecting things within said worlds. Think Spyro, Donkey Kong 64, Jet Force Gemini, Crash Bandicoot, well, to some capacity, that's what I was used to. And for the same amount of disinterest I had in regular RPGs, I really wasn't interested in JRPGs. Then one day when I was stationed in South Korea, I downloaded Final Fantasy and I fell in love with the franchise. I loved 1, liked 2, hated 3, dug 4, fucking despised 5, and then when it was time for 6, known as Final Fantasy III on the Super Nintendo and US regions, that game blew my mind. From start to finish, Final Fantasy III was an experience, a blueprint into how JRPGs could be perfect. At no point was there filler. There wasn't any fetch quest padding bullshit, it was just straight up narrative fire and creative gameplay from the moment we started the game. It had a blend of character depth, story-driven momentum, and flexibility in gameplay that I feel no other JRPG has ever come close to. Because I love the game so much, I decided to get it complete in box. I'm not really one for getting boxed games, but I felt it was worth it in this case. Collecting games is always fun. It's especially fun when you look forward to playing one very specific game, and to me, Super Castlevania IV was exactly that. I went through the process of buying the first 3 NES games, and I told myself, since I knew that Castlevania IV was going to be epic, that I wouldn't buy it until I beat all 3. Castlevania 1 was epic, 2 was kind of and 3 was the bane of my existence. Out of all of the games that infuriated me to no end and ended up on the dreaded fucked off list, Castlevania 3 was on there 5 times before I finally beat it. The minute I beat that damn game, I went to the local game store and bought Super Castlevania 4. I do own it complete in box, and it looks great. It really appeals, it pops, and it looks great on the shelf. I have always loved Chrono Trigger. I loved Chrono Trigger back at a time where I didn't even know what a JRPG or an action RPG was. To me, all games were adventure games, just some had extra quirky mechanics. When I was a kid, Dad gave me tons of ROMs to play on Z-SNES. That was the emulator of choice that I used as a kid. Speaking of emulators, I've been thinking of placing a new series in rotation, one that focuses on explaining the emulators you might need if you want to play these games on your computer or on a mobile device. If that interests you, let me know down below. But returning to the topic at hand, Chrono Trigger was one of 3 games, the others being ActRaiser and Bahamut Lagoon. Translated version. Through and through, I wanted to complete and box Chrono Trigger, but it was one of those games that were expensive as fuck. Like beyond expensive. So when I went to Japan on a vacation with my wife, I had one intention, get Chrono Trigger. But everywhere I turned, it was still expensive, even for the Super Famicom. Then I stumbled into a secondhand store, and there it was, Chrono Trigger complete in box for about $10. Why? a microscopic tear in the corner of a box. You see, the Japanese culture is very big on preserving the integrity of the items that they resell, so any flaws can discount a game 90%, and I lucked out on that day. Super Mario Bros. 3 is a very common game, one of the best-selling NES games, and one that you can find anywhere you look. If a store sells video games, especially retro video games, you're gonna find Super Mario 3. It's the same as Sonic the Hedgehog 2. No matter where you turn, you will find it. What made acquiring this game so special to me, however, was that it was one of the first NES games I purchased when I started my collection. What you see behind me every day started with 5 Nintendo games, the first 2 Zelda titles, and the first 3 Mario games. It's insane to think that that collection has expanded to over 1,000 games, and I have the luxury of sitting down and checking them all out with you every single day. Now, I will say my box is fake. It's actually a reproduction box, but to me, it looks just as good as an authentic box, and since I don't resell my stuff, who fucking cares?
Red silhouettes are terrorists. The white silhouettes are innocent civilians. Now you gotta try and hit the terrorists without hitting the good guys, okay? Oh yeah, the black card.
One of my biggest ambitions in collecting video games was completing a library, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to do so on a library that spanned a wide range, so me being me, I focused on what people didn't know about, and that was the Action Max. For those of you who don't know what the Action Max is, it's a VHS light gun console that overlays these shooting targets on your TV, and if you shoot the targets, you get points, and after 13 minutes or whenever the tape ends, you're done. The sole replayability of this game lies in beating your high score, and to me, the novelty would wear off pretty quickly. 4 out of the 5 games are very easy to find, but the 5th one was my own little conquest of searching, and after 5 years, I found it. Blue Thunder, an extremely rare game that literally nobody cares about but me. It's based on a movie, but what makes it rare is that there were 2 commercial runs of the Action Max, one with a pack-in of Sonic Fury, and the other being Blue Thunder, right? So the only way to get Blue Thunder was to buy that extremely limited second run of the console. I found it on eBay one day, cost me $400, and I never turned back. I know I just talked about buying an expensive game, but I don't do it often. In fact, I rarely do it because to do so would prevent me from buying a larger part of a library. For $150, you can get a few Super Nintendo games if you really wanted to, but this is a game that I had to have because it was Quintet, and literally every game I've played by them, outside of ActRaiser 2, was great. Fuck ActRaiser 2. Dirty, saggy nutsack. This game was actually suggested to me by one of my Twitch viewers, and when I saw the price, I kind of puckered the exit tunnel a little bit. But a bit down, saved up a little bit of money, and let me tell you, this is one of the greatest action RPGs ever created. To me, it's up there with Chrono Trigger, just a solid, kick-ass, inward-thinking game that eats up so much of your time in a way that feels redeeming. Soul Blazer has us playing as the servant of the master, which if you've played ActRaiser, you know who that is, and our job is to destroy monsters and restore the souls of the people who inhabit the worlds we visit, no more no less. And it's simple, and it's fun. What more could you ask for? The largest library that I currently maintain is my PS2 library. I started collecting in high school with money I earned at oddball jobs like selling programs at LSU during football games or being a cashier at Kanata's, a little grocery store in Houma I would work at during the summer at my grandparents' house. That was a time to be alive, to bring a $20 bill into GameStop or some other game store and walk out with 1 or 2 used PS2 games. You never knew if they were going to be good, you just bought it, and you know that's the life I lived. The one game that absolutely blew my mind out of my asshole was Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. As a kid, I didn't care about playing games in order, I just wanted to play the game. But by playing Metal Gear Solid 3 and falling in love with it, it sparked the interest in playing games in the order that they were released. In fact, a few months later, I would go and buy the Metal Gear Solid Essentials collection that I still have to this day. Beat it over a weekend, just binged this epic series from Konami. I'm sure many of you had a handheld console growing up. I did. I actually had a few. While I never had the original Game Boy, I did have the Game Boy Pocket and the Game Boy Color, and I had a fistful of games, but many of them weren't popular. I guess Tetris was, but that was also a launch title, so everyone had it. The game that actually took the most of my time, and still to this day remains one of my favorite handheld games, is Game & Watch Gallery. Have you ever played games that are revisions of older games? Ones that let you change out the graphics between new and old, like Halo Anniversary Edition, or Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition, or maybe even Diablo 2 Resurrected? That's kind of what this is, except you can play 4 different Game & Watch games in the style of the originals or in a remade fashion, and I love this game. While I could never get into the older LCD handhelds, I 100% was addicted to the modern ones. Growing up, there were many ways you could acquire software. You could go to the store, Office Depot, Walmart, Babbage's EB Games, Funco Land, the usual suspects. But for me, getting games during the school year, that was tough. And there was only one way that I could convince my parents to buy me a game, and that was the Scholastic Book Fair. If you remember the little pamphlets that came out, the last page usually had video games, and they were usually always awesome. They weren't limited to stupid edutainment games, they had some badass stuff. One year, Sonic CD was on it, and my dad got it for me, and it bricked my computer. That's the life, right? My dad never bought me a new computer. He was one of those guys who would build a computer with old bullshit parts he found, so up until my high school years, I never had a computer that was remotely decent for gaming, so I had to rely on older software. As an adult, once I bought a Sega CD, I made sure that I bought Sonic CD because I was always curious to beat it. I remembered the intro and the song that went with it, and it was a happy memory. Sonic CD is my favorite Sonic to date, which isn't hard considering I've played all of them up to Sonic Adventure, which I fucking hate. I honestly don't collect for Sega CD as much as I should, and to me this is the one game that I wanted anyway. And that's it for today's episode. What games are you proud to own? Feel free to let the community know down in the comments section below. Who knows, maybe you'll share a common collection accomplishment with another member. Speaking of our community, if you made it to the end of this episode, you're already home with us. We're a gathering of video game enthusiasts that love to remember when life was just a little bit easier to live, and if you align with that, feel free to subscribe. Finally, the single most important thing you could do for me is to hit that thumbs up button, as it directly impacts the visibility of the videos and the projects that I work on every single day. As always, from your family to your family.
Alright, what are we doing? What was the vote? I was looking up stuff for Zed. Apparently they bought the rights back from Cyan and then decided to delist it. And then decided not to. It's very confusing. Game is being delisted on May 14th, 2025. Oh shit! I lucked out by buying this. Frequency? Okay, but just understand that I'm gonna have to... Oh god. I'm gonna have to delete this VOD after. To prevent losing my YouTube channel. And by getting it, this game's a 17 gigabyte download anyway, so I'm okay with that. Oh my goodness, go to bed, Davina. Alright, so PS2 frequency. I don't know if my copy is gonna work. Played the shit out of that game. Never beat it though. True story, never made it past the first, like, you know how there's like 5 sequences of levels? I never made it past the second one. Now we gotta listen to that stupid fucking song that he created. It's a stupid fucking song, man. Where's the stupid fucking song at? Stupid. On champs without a flaw. Text is dead, the screen lights ablaze. Our dark Lord Savior we all praise. Pixels shine their artified key. Controller in hand, Fortifier feels so free. Woo! This disc has seen some better days. Well, I don't want to do that. That's gonna kick out everybody that's watching. I'm just gonna delist it. I'll just delist it in post. Or maybe I'll highlight the ending of Abduction or something. Fuck it. I don't know.